नॉर्दर्न लाइन इधर ही है।
This, what is it? London Eye.
Under the boughs where the shadows play, the wind hums songs at the break of day, whispering pines, secrets untold. while
ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕਿਹੜਾ bridge
rivers
ਕਹਿੰਦੇ?
whisper truth
ਹਾਂ।
as they flow down. And their songs entwine with the trees that stand, knotted in time by nature's hand. Each echoing step on the forest floor opens a world through an ancient door. The silence alive, yet
नहीं, उतना नहीं आना।
brimming with sound. In the arms of solitude, I am found.
Look at the water.
Whispering pines, sing me your tune. Caught in the rhythm, the stars and the moon. Teach me the language of rustling leaves. Stories that linger on the breath of the
ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾ ਉਹ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਆ ਥੱਲੇ ਆ ਜਾਓ ਮੈਂ ਉਹ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੋਂ ਦਿਸੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਅੱਛਾ
we have a little talk with you. Now, I must tell you, I'm not what we call a professional guide. I'm just telling you about the river that I've worked on and how it's all changed. So if you look on the right here, this magnificent old building, this is where we used to run this wonderful city from, County Hall. The building now is hotels, apartments, and if you look at that lower level, they're all the very expensive attractions in London. So if you want to go to Paddington Well, the Shreks Adventure, the London Dungeons, or the Aquarium, got expect to pay over £40 each. So, carrying on with spending lots of money, look on the right, London Eye, tallest Ferris wheel in Europe. It was only supposed to be here for 5 years. It's been here now for 25 years, and the reason for that, quite simply, it used to make lots of money. If you look in them pods today, you'll see lots of empty spaces, and that's literally because it's getting too expensive. Now when you're paying £40 each per person, it's a lot of money to spend to go round a big building. Now on your left here on the wall, we have this stone column, got a large golden eagle on top. apartments and a luxury hotel. And here to the right, well, the very popular South Bank of London. Now, if you like a nice walk, you've got a 5-mile walk along the river now. Look over there today, you've got bars, restaurants, cafes. They'll be here for the whole of the summer. And if you're into your street food, this is the place to go at weekends. They have a massive street food market. So this is Charing Cross Railway Bridge above us, but where you see the people, that's the Golden Jubilee Walkway. Now, it's always nice to wave at people above you on a bridge. The reason we say that is all the time they're waving back, we can see what they're going to throw at you when we go underneath. If they don't wave back, that means they come from London. So as we go through, we're going to stop on the left, but look ahead of us on your left there, you'll see a stone column, and it's called the Cleopatra's Needle. Officially the oldest landmark in London at 3,500 years old. There is another one, a twin, stands in the centre of Paris, a place called La Place de la Concorde. This one was given to Nelson for defeating Napoleon at the Battle of the Nile. So the French must have got their one for coming second. Now the building behind it, with the largest clock face in London, that's the headquarters of Shell Petroleum. And if you look to the right of that building, the building that has the green roof, well, that's our famous Savoy Hotel, one of the more expensive bed and breakfast houses of London. Now, if you want to go into Savoy for a drink, all of our hotels are open. You go in the American bar, which is world famous, and the gin and tonic in there now is only £30. You get it in a lovely crystal glass, which you can take home with you. You just don't tell them you're taking it. So make sure your wife's got a big handbag. Got to get your money back. Now folks, we're just going to call in here. I've got a few people to pick up.
So
Then we've got to look on the other side.
baila conmigo toda la night.
Actually, while we're going
El
into the bridge,
ritmo
look through the
suena.
bridge in front of us. Look
Can
up the
you
river
feel?
behind Westminster.
Move
See
your
all those tower
body.
blocks?
It's so real.
Now, I know it's hard to believe today, but 20 years
Vuélvete
ago,
loco.
there was and
Don't stop
America,
now.
it kept us going
Sigue
during
el
the Gulf
ritmo.
War.
I'll show
Look
you
behind the ship
how.
on the wall, see the
Fuego en el
archway,
aire.
there's the arch. There's
Burning
old
high,
Father
feel
Ted,
the
there's
heat bajo el sky.
Look at the stern of the ship, see the white line on the wall.
Baila
Look at the top of the
sin
white line, there are
parar.
two silver dragons.
Shake your
One
body,
each side
shine
of the
like
road, and then a
stars.
garden in the
Baila,
city of
baila.
London. You just entered the square mile.
Keep it
You
going,
look through the
no
trees on the left,
quiero.
some of the oldest buildings in London, known as Inner and Middle Temple, okay? The home of our legal profession.
Luna
So if
llena,
you need the help of a
shining
barrister
down.
or a solicitor,
Pies
that's where you'll find the
descalzos
best
on
in
the
the country.
ground.
Just ask Chris
Latido
how you
fuerte, boom boom boom.
Now on the right we've got the
Take
red
me
building,
higher,
and we call it the
feel the
Oxo
sound.
building. Look at the top, that's the oldest
Break it down,
advert in
feel the sway,
London.
cerca de mí,
Oxo,
don't
most
run
famous
away.
building in
Tempo
the city.
beats, let's
The
ignite.
top floor is
Dance
the
with me
restaurant,
through the
the middle is the
night.
harbour, the lower level some very nice shops.
Sin parar.
Above us on your right the glass tower,
Body shine
Blackfriars
like
Tower is
stars.
private apartments, £1 million gets you a one bedroom at the bottom, and 57 million would have got you the penthouse at the top, but it's already been sold. On our left we have a blue river wall and a lovely new garden. The white building with the green roof, the old City of London
Feel the
school.
sway,
This is where we used to
cerca de mí,
meditate.
don't run away. Tempo beats, let's ignite. Dance with me.
But that building is now the headquarters for an American bank, JP Morgan Chase.
Baila,
ਇਹ ਬੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼
In front of you, we've got Blackfriars Bridge under
shake
renovation
your
now.
body,
Look
shine
at
like
this arch on your
stars.
right. See they put in the scaffold up.
Baila,
It takes nearly a
en el
month
mar.
to build the scaffold
Keep
across
it
one of these
going,
bridges.
no
And
queda
then it will take
igual.
them 2 years to and totally refurbished the bridge. The second bridge, these little red columns each side, the remains of the first railway bridge designed by Brunel to carry steam trains out of London. But this last bridge, well, it was a railway bridge, and now it's a railway station, the only one in the country that has a solar powered roof. So that roof powered the station free of charge. On the right here, the South Banks, the building that has the chimney, it was, well it is, the Tate Modern. And if you understand modern art, you'll enjoy your visit. For those of you who don't understand modern art, I can recommend the pub on the right. Don't stay in there too long. But on the left here, folks, you must remember, this part of London was burned to the ground during the Great Fire. It took Wren 35 years to rebuild St Paul's, and on top of the dome there is a viewing gallery. The only problem, to reach it you have to walk up 528 stone steps. It sounds easier than it is. Through the bridge, look between the buildings on the left, you see the Church of St Magnus, also designed by Wren, and look in the left corner of the church, there's a giant candle, the monument commemorating the Great Fire. So look above us on the left, folks, the Royal Tower has the busiest viewing gallery in London because it's free. But if you can't even this week, try and give a right out the building at the back. When you're up there, you're higher than the viewing gallery on the shore. But you'll have money there before.
Look at the ship.
On the left here, we're going to see these lovely old ships, known as the main customs office. But apparently the government have sold it and not told anyone. It's going to be a hotel. Here to our right though, every building you see that is this is now known as Londonbridge City, and it all belongs to the Qatar
Beautiful ship, yeah.
HMS Belfast on the right has been in the river for 51 years. She is a museum with 9 decks to explore, from the engine room to the radar scanner above. The reason for the big orange fenders, we are not to visit ships. These liners this time of year come to London every weekend. Now look over on the left there, we have the Tower of London. Look above the trees, there are 4 turrets and a flagpole. It's called the White Tower. That section is 970 years old this year. The building has been a palace, fortress, prison, a zoo, a royal mint, and of course a place of execution and torture. Look over there on the wall where we're reading, you can see the words entry to the traitors. Now we used to call that the first runway to London. But when you went there, you never seen again. It's running down Tower Bridge, that's Tower Bridge up there. It's right before you can still walk over today, but you have to pay for the privilege. Look above us, see the city badge. That means you're leaving London. But look underneath the badge up there, we've installed glass pavements. So give them a smile and a wave. There's people up there taking your picture. So if you're here with someone you shouldn't be with, you're too late. Now you've just left London, you're now into the London docks. Now unfortunately, there are no docks in London anymore because we prefer overpriced apartments. So if you would like to live along the river here, your starting price for a riverside apartment is about £1.5 million. Once you buy your luxury apartment, you'll be glad to know you'll see us every day. Now folks, as you see, we're turning our lady around. This is our major stop, Butler's Walk for the Tower. have a ticket to Greenwich, stay on this boat. We are the last Greenwich boat today. If you've got a tower ticket, you must change your boat here. Just check with the agent on the pier. They will give you the schedule of the boats returning to Westminster. So if you are getting off the boat, please take this time to look around and make sure that when you leave us, you have all of your personal belongings with you. Now this does include small children.
बोल मैं कहता बाहर होना किधर है रे? एक फोटो खींच दी इतने माड़ी जी ਮੈਟਰੋ ਇਧਰਲੀ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇ ਉਧਰਲੀ ਤੇ ਮੈਟਰੋ ਆਪਣੀ
ਉਧਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਗਿਆ ਉਹ ਪੁਲ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਪਰਲੇ ਉਹ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਘਾਟ ਉਹ
ਉਧਰਲੀ ਕ੍ਰਾਸਿੰਗ ਇਹਦੇ ਕਿ ਇਧਰਲੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਉਧਰਲੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਕਿ ਇਧਰਲੇ ਪਾਸੇ
ਨਹੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਥੱਲੇ ਉਤਰਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਤੁਰਨਾ ਨੱਟਾ ਤੋਂ ਆਦੇ ਗ੍ਰੀਨ ਲੈਂਡ
ਇਹ ਉੱਪਰ ਜਾਣ ਲਈ ਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਥੱਲੇ ਜਾਣ ਲਈ ਫਿਰ ਪਰ ਉਹਦਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਇਹ ਸੈਂਟਰ 'ਚ ਆ ਵਾਪਸ ਹੀ ਆ ਹੁਣ ਥੱਲੇ ਥੋੜੀ ਉਤਰਨਾ ਥੱਲੇ ਸੈਂਟਰ 'ਚ ਹੁਣ ਪਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਬੈਕ ਹੀ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਆ ਕਾਫੀ ਵੱਡਾ ਸਟਰਕਚਰ ਹੈ ਲਾਡੀ ਨੇੜੇ ਮਜ਼ਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਉਹਦਾ इतना गुस्सा नहीं करना प्रिय ਨੋ 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 ਪਾਣੀ ਪਾਣੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੱਪੜੇ ਲਵੇੜ ਲੈਣੇ ਆ।